students, myself Shwetamal from Green Valley English School is here to teach you class 7th biology, and today we will start a new chapter, that is 4th chapter, photosynthesis and respiration in plants. Okay, so like all other living organisms, plants also require food to perform various metabolic activities. What I told you, like all other living organisms, plants also require food to perform various metabolic activities. Animals move from one place to another in search of food, but plants stand still in the ground and at one place and make their own food. Organisms that prepare their food on their own are called autotrophs. Those organisms who prepare their food on their own are called as autotrophs, and the mode of nutrition is called as autotrophic nutrition. What is the mode of nutrition called? Autotrophic nutrition. Most of the green plants are autotrophs and synthesize their food by the process of photosynthesis. What I told you? I told you that plants stand still at their place and they manufacture their own food, and organisms that prepare their food by their own are called as autotrophs, and their mode of nutrition is called as autotrophic nutrition. And as you know that most of the green plants are autotrophs and they synthesize their food by the process of photosynthesis. Now let us know that what is this process, photosynthesis. Photosynthesis. The word photon means light. What does the word photon means? Light. And synthesis means to build. The word photosynthesis is derived from two words, that is photon and synthesis. And the word photon means light and synthesis means to build. The photosynthesis means building up of light. From the word what we derive, building up of light. Photosynthesis utilizes the sun's light energy and converts into chemical energy of food. Plants use carbon dioxide enters the leaf through the stomata, and water that is absorbed by the roots as raw materials and sunlight as a source of energy to prepare food in the presence of chlorophyll. Plants use carbon dioxide and water. From where they get the carbon dioxide? They get carbon dioxide enters the leaf through the stomata, and the water they get from the roots. They absorb by the roots, and then under the sunlight and chlorophyll they give C6H12O6, that is glucose, and 6O2 and plus 6H2O. So what is chlorophyll? Chlorophyll is a green colored pigment present in the chloroplast of the leaf cell. What is chlorophyll? Chlorophyll is the green color pigment present in the chloroplast of the leaf cell. It absorbs and uses the absorbed solar energy to make food. This pigment also gives green color to the leaves of the plant, and the process of photosynthesis takes place inside the chloroplast. So what is photosynthesis? Photosynthesis is the process by which plants use some bacteria use the energy from sunlight to produce sugar, which cellular respiration converts into ATP, that is adenosine triphosphate, the fuel used by all living things. The conversion of unusable sunlight energy into usable chemical energy is associated with the actions of the green pigment chlorophyll. Most of the time, the photosynthetic process uses water and releases the oxygen that we absolutely must have to stay alive. Oh yes, we need the food as well. And we can write the overall reaction of this process as 6CO2 plus 12H2O under sunlight and chlorophyll 6O2 plus 6 H2O. Okay, so what I told you, all green plants need some things for the photosynthesis. What are those? That is water that they get from the soil, carbon dioxide that they get from air, chlorophyll that is present in the leaf, and energy that they get from the sunlight. So carbon dioxide and water and the presence of sunlight and chlorophyll gives glucose, that is C6H12O6, or that is the food of the plant, that is the starch, and oxygen that is as a byproduct when it is used by the human beings. Okay, so carbon dioxide is obtained from the atmosphere and water is obtained from the soil and is absorbed by the roots and carried out to the leaves through xylem. So photosynthesis is the process of sunlight energy and water and carbon dioxide into sugar and oxygen, and as I told you that 6CO2 plus 12H2O under sunlight and chlorophyll gives C6H12O6, that is glucose, that is carbohydrate, 6O2 that is oxygen, and water as 6H2O. In this chemical reaction, food is produced in the form of starch and oxygen and water are released as byproducts, and the glucose produced in the process of photosynthesis is transported from the leaves to the other parts through phloem. Okay, now for today I told you about photosynthesis. In our next class, we will study about structure of stomata, working of stomata, as well as factors affecting photosynthesis. Thank you, students.